So this is what happens when 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lanes of the motorway will join into 4 lanes, and then all lanes will merge into a 1 lane to go on the A6 because the M6 is shut. I think bad things come in pair, because I just had a breakdown today, and I had one a couple of days ago, and lately it looks like followed by this string of bad luck, I should say. I've already been here 30 minutes ago. I've already been broken down for 2.5 hours. I'm just gonna call it right now. I think this will be a night out, honestly. Honestly, I think this will be a night out. Or I will have to be recovered by another driver so I can make it back to the yard, because this is just absolutely ridiculous. So about a half an hour later, and I've covered less than 1 mile. Honestly, my only hope right now would be that by the time I'm gonna get to junction 32, where they're gonna shut down the motorway, they will reopen it. If that happens, then I will have a slight chance of making it back. But if not, I don't know. This guy doesn't give a shit. If you got a 750, looks like you are allowed on lane 4 out of 4. Nice job, mate, nice job. No, honestly, mate, I mean, we all have to be somewhere. I guess just some of us are just dickheads, just trying to save, I don't know, 2 minutes, because that's what happens, you know. If you're gonna stay on that lane, you're gonna be the fastest one, because probably the motorway is gonna close, I don't know, maybe 1, 2, 3 lanes, or we're gonna go out. But that's what happens every time you got cars coming in and joining from your right. They're gonna be faster than the ones staying here. That's just how it goes. So there's the motorway. Looks like I'm not that lucky after all. Looks like I'm gonna have to follow diversion, unfortunately. It is what it is. I'm just hoping it will be fast. Oh, are we? It says work access only. Still got the red X. Are they just reopening it? No. No. Really? Still red X's. Still says it's shut. I can see cars going on the motorway on the M6. What should I do? What should I do? Come on, reopen it. Reopen it. I'm right here. Just open it. Nah. No, they are not. Well, anyway, let me talk you through what happened today. Set off from the yard, did my checks and all that. I was exactly 20 minutes into my drive, right? So let me see, because I have to be on this lane. So I did the M57, gone into the M58. Everything went well. All of a sudden, but from a distance, I could see a truck behind me started flashing. Now, obviously, I wasn't sure if he was flashing me or whatever. We were doing like right around the same speed, so he couldn't catch up, but he was constantly flashing, and I was like, bloody hell, is like something wrong? I couldn't see anything, but anything. The sun was casting a perfect shade, so I could see exactly if I had one of the doors open. that wasn't the case. Everything seemed fine, you know, like, you know what, maybe he sees something which I don't, so I'm gonna slow down. Just came off the cruise control. I see him rolling down the window. We were still doing like 50 miles an hour. Roll down the window, and all I could understand is smoke from the trailer. I was like, fucking hell, am I on fire or something? So I pulled up onto the hard shoulder, and yeah, just take a look at these images. Fucking hell. Right, another day, another problem. Don't know if you can see the smoke. It's coming pretty bad. I've been signaled off by another driver. The thing is, I don't have a flat tire. They're all good. I did my checks and all that. But just maybe 20 minutes down the road, I got signaled by this other driver. He was saying something like smoke. I couldn't hear it, so I stopped on the hard shoulder right here, and I guess I'm waiting for recovery because I don't see anything obvious. So yeah, there was quite a bit of smoke coming from that axle. Now obviously I thought that I had a puncture and one of the tires just caught fire or something, but after doing some investigation, turns out it wasn't a puncture. I wasn't having a flat tire. The smoke was coming, I don't know, from the axle somewhere. So I called the company. They've sent in a recovery that took about 2 hours. And the recovery guy said that looks like one of the braking chambers got stuck, so he just replaced the braking chamber, and I was ready to go pretty much. Now obviously I got a bit scared. In the meantime, the traffic marshal came in to check in on me. He said that I'm okay there. I asked him, like, should I move it? Should I take it somewhere else? But while we were speaking, you know, those yellow safety rings, they started melting on the hub. That's how hot the whole wheel got. It was melting those safety caps. So obviously he said no, don't move it from here. Let the recovery guys come in. We'll give you a call a bit later and see how you're gonna get on. If it's gonna be too long or if it's gonna be something complicated, just to take it off the motorway. But at the moment, just stay here. I was okay because I was like I was covered by half of one of those slip roads, so I was okay. The guy could work in okay conditions. It only took him about half an hour to change the braking chamber, and I was pretty much good to go. But speaking with the police officer, he was like, he told me that it's a good thing that I've stopped here and I didn't continue, because by the way the whole thing was smoking, definitely in about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, half an hour down the road, the whole thing would have been covered by flames, and definitely a lot worse could happen. Now the thing is, I'm pretty sure that driver won't see this video, but I just really wanted to say thank you. I mean, honestly, I couldn't see anything, like anything in my rearview mirrors. Not absolute thing, nothing. I mean, what a legend that he saw something was wrong, and he was trying to communicate with me, because otherwise, yeah, more likely the whole trailer would have been caught on fire. So thanks again, man. I don't know if you're gonna ever see this video, but you're a legend, obviously. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened today. I tried to get under the trailer to see what's going on, and even now my clothes just reek of that burning metal, you know, of the hot metal. And even after, so he came in about 2 hours, and he was saying that he couldn't touch the disc. He was still that hot after 2 hours. Just imagine the forces and the heat there. If it's the plastic started to melt, just imagine. I mean, wow. I would have probably been, I don't know, minutes from catching fire. Absolute minutes. How high is that bridge? Oh, 16.6. Right, we are good. We are good. I mean, I did set up my my sat nav. Usually you don't get signs with height bridges of 16 feet 6. I think this is where we have to go. That was still short, so yeah, we are now on the A6. Now, according to my calculations, even if we are gonna lose another 45 minutes to an hour on this road, we will make it back. I'm just hoping it won't be more than that. So we lost 2 hours. Yeah, we lost 2 hours on the breakdown, 2.5, and we lost another 2 hours here. Now usually this run takes 10 hours to go there and back with the break included. So we're probably looking like somewhere around 14 hours in total for today. Not driving, obviously, just work time. So we should be okay. Okay, now all the traffic's clear. There's no more traffic. No one's going north. Now the funniest thing would be for me to see on the M6 traffic flowing that way. Oh man, that would have been funny. What's that? Cyclist. Cyclist on the ground. Bloody hell. Accident on diversions, or accident or on the motorway. I was naive enough to believe that this diversion on the A6 is gonna be quick, because I've already lost about 45 minutes. So my chances are getting slimmer and slimmer of making it back home. I mean, the thing is, the way the sat nav is telling me right now, and for some reason the freaking Garmin now today is decided not to show me any traffic. But comparing anyway with the Google Maps, and after my calculation, looks like I'm not even gonna make it to Scotland in one go without a break, which is even worse. Another accident. People are stupid, or are they stupid? Of course, the Tesla driver decided to stop so he can show that he's got cameras all around, and he could provide with very important footage. Oh man! So it's just turning 7 o'clock now, and I am 6 hours into my shift. Started at 1. Today I've done exactly 100 kilometers, which is 60 miles. 60 miles in 6 hours. Call me crazy, call me what you want to call me, but how the fuck people are saying that this is the best job in the world? Please explain that to me. I was just thinking about this. But I guess it's really easy to say this job is great and is the easiest job and the best job in the world when you're actually paying for your truck, your fuel and all your expenses by doing OnlyFans. The thing that bothers me the most is that there are some superstars out there claiming to be truckers, painting this whole fucking industry as being so pink and so nice and everybody should come in and join because there's plenty of money and it's the easiest job in the world and you got all day to fucking hang around and do nothing. Well, eventually they're making money out of some other sources like OnlyFans or YouTube. Now don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against OnlyFans. You can do it as much as you want it to, okay? You can shove a horse up your ass. I honestly don't care. But when you're making money from somewhere else and you're painting this industry as being nice and something that it's completely false and you're basically just lying to people, now then I believe that you've got a fucking problem. You've got a fucking problem to think that way, okay? Because it's just not right. It's just not right. It's now 20 to 8 and for the last stretch of traffic for about, I think it was 35 minutes or something like that. You won't even believe it, but it was just because of a contraflow. Basically they shut down a lane, had one of those stupid four-way signal lights. Jesus, I can't even talk. I've got a headache. I'm not sure if this truck is blowing gases in the cab or I'm just breathing all the gases from all the cars I've been stood behind, but I've got a massive headache. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, easy, easy. A moment of truth. Let's see if in the meantime the motorway has opened. Because I'm dying to find out. And I'm gonna be pissed if it's up and running and it's open. These guys have probably run out of driving time, just having their breaks. And no, I don't see any cars coming from that way, so the motorway is still shut. Yep. Now the problem is that we got a big problem up ahead, because we won't make it even to Scotland. Fortunately, I will have to take a break. That will make it 11:30 the time I get there, and I'll have only another 4 hours and about 15 minutes of time as a whole before I'll have to call it a day. But we'll see. Fingers crossed. So I'm just setting off after a break. I got to Scotland. I can't remember the name of this place. I think it's Allendale or something. I've checked that rear axle again. Looks fine, but the problem is that all my clothes just reek of that burning smell. Wow, that's a nice 530 xg. Wow, that's long. And I could sense that smell coming down the motorway. I've stopped once, I've checked it, and everything was okay. But because I don't know, that smell is still in my clothes, and I think in my nose as well. It just made me maybe worried a bit. But it's fine. It's not getting overheated or anything. Thanks, mate. So I had a cheeky Mackie. Got a strong coffee as well, double espresso, and we are on our way again. I've got 1 hour till I reach my destination. It's gonna be a quick drop and swap, and I'm gonna start to plan some kind of a recovery, because the way I see it, I'm not gonna make it back. But we'll see. I'll keep you posted when we reach Scotland in Basil. Alrighty then, another 45 minutes done, and as I was expecting, I will be short on time and I will have to be recovered. Thing is, I have until 4 o'clock, so that's 3.5 hours, and my total journey until we get to the yard is gonna be 4.5. So I'm basically short 1 hour. Now I've already spoke to one of our colleagues, and I'm gonna meet him probably at Channel Richard or something like that. Anyway, he'll call me once he leaves the yard. But I won't keep you today. I'm gonna end this video because it's dark anyway, you can't see much. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and give you an update on the whole situation. What a stupid shift yesterday. What a stupid shift. 16 hours in total. 16. 1-6. Of course, I didn't work 16 hours. As I was saying, I had to be recovered by another colleague of ours. But still, 16 hours. It's a long shift. Work-life balance, eh? That's a joke. After a 15-hour shift, you absolutely lose all pleasure of driving these trucks. I mean, of course, I don't do it every day, thank God. But still, I can't believe people online are saying that you should be able to drive if you're gonna be stuck just maybe 1 hour away from the yard. Can't believe they are actually saying this. Can't believe they are thinking that out loud. I would say it should be illegal after 12 hours, after a 12-hour shift to drive. After a 14-15-hour shift, your attention span is just like the same, like you would have drank half a bottle of whiskey, and then you can take a 9-hour break. That's just stupid. Doesn't make any sense. Do 15 hours and then have only 9-hour rest, from which you have to split it to you go home, maybe get something to eat, wash up. It's just stupid, just absurd. I'm knackered today. I'm not sure what I will vlog about, but probably. Whew, it's hot today. 23 degrees. Wow. Right, going to Scotland up again. Hopefully this time no events. I'm wondering what happened yesterday, because this somewhere around here, this is junction 32 to 33, so we went over that way on the A6. Didn't see anything. Maybe somewhere over here, because that's a new central reservation, central barrier, or here, I don't know. Probably was something serious, because I think it was shot for at least 4 or 5 hours, so that's something. Has to be something serious. I'm just hoping everyone's all right, obviously, but I don't want to think that was like something like a pothole, you know, pothole repairs or something. that would have been stupid. It was stupid anyway. The most stupidest thing is that I've actually waited. So the longest queue was on the last stretch of the A6, just before I could join the M6. It was because of one of those stupid four-way traffic control, you know, one of those automatic lights, because one of the lanes was shut, and yeah, it was right before a junction. So that's what I've lost, at least only on that bit, at least an hour and a half. Just absolutely stupid, absolutely stupid. Yeah, that's the thing with the M6. When everything is running as it should, it's a joy to drive up north. It's an absolute joy. When things go bad, when things go south, well, not so fun anymore, because you don't have a lot of options to go around it. You only have the A6, and that's it. I mean, with a small car, if you're gonna use Waze or Google Maps, you will probably have some alternative routes, but not with the truck, and not with the double decker anyway. All the other roads or streets were signed with restrictions. But yeah, it is what it is. Looks like today I'm gonna enjoy my drive up north. Obviously, I hope so, but you never know. You never know when things go wrong again. Look at the weather in Scotland. Absolutely beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky. Actually, there is one right there. Obviously, that wasn't the case when I've been to Scotland with my van 2 weeks ago. The weather was absolutely horrendous. Oh my god, it was really bad, really bad. I was a bit concerned. I mean, not concerned, I was thinking on my way to Scotland it probably was a good time for me to stop somewhere and give the van like a decent wash. It wasn't dirty, but I haven't washed it probably in, I would say, a few months. Now, there was no dirt on it, maybe just a little bit of dust here and there, and you know, signs of rain coming down from the sides. And I was thinking to give it a wash somewhere, but it rained so much and so hard that by the time I got back home, it was cleaner than I left. So it was bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Scotland. It's a very beautiful place, but man, when it rains, it's not funny at all. I think I've stayed for, I don't know, 6 nights or something like that. It rained 6 days. Every single day we had at least a few hours of rain. But I have visited beautiful places. I've been to the Isle of Skye, which was on my bucket list. Very beautiful place. I haven't been properly up north. I haven't been much northern than that, but yeah, still Still a couple of places which I really wanted to see. Jesus Christ. And I did that, so very glad I did. But other than that, not much to report. Everything went well. Also today, no hold-ups, no nothing, which I'm glad. So we are approaching Bells Hill. We're gonna pop this into a bay, do a drop and swap, and come back. Let's do a reversing maneuver since we are here, and I think I haven't done one on this video since you all like them so much. Alright, looking for bay 51 as usual, staying close to the bays. 51, I think is the last one. I think is the most difficult one. Yeah, it's not that difficult. Is this one? Okay. As soon as we reach the bay, turn left, then turn right until we see the corner of the trailer, and almost full lock to the left, and then reverse it. It will almost go on its own. Sun is blinding us. Still keeping the full lock as we want to bring it around. We'll have to readjust. Probably do a shunt or two because I can't see anything because of the sun. Well, not bad though. Pull forward, straighten it up, open the doors, and we're pretty much good to go. When I'm doing maneuvers, I always like to keep the gearbox in the manual mode, so it will go like really slow and steady, you know. There we go. Open the doors and we're done. One of the things that I really like about driving this long distance runs, especially on a truck like this where I don't have a multimedia connection. I mean, I don't have a Bluetooth, I can't plug in my podcasts, can't listen to my music, I can listen to the radio, but I just don't want to. Is that I have time to think and to speak to myself and to come up with good ideas. And I think today I had one of my best ideas ever. So I will share it with you, but just not now. I wanted to see how things will evolve. But this will be very, very interesting. Anyway, the moral of today's video, I think it's even if you've done your vehicle checks and you think everything is all right, it's not always the case. I mean, there are a million things that can go wrong. I want to give a shout out again to that driver who signaled me the other day. Thanks very much, man. I really appreciate it. So even if you do your vehicle checks properly and thoroughly, just don't assume that everything is gonna be right, because sometimes it isn't. So anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, because a lot of interesting things will come really soon on this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.